Welcome back to Hair of the Dogcast. We are here for a special extra mini-sode because we've met so many wonderful people that we are going to be doing more talking than what we had previously scheduled. So yes, I am Brad. You know Dom. Dom, say hello.
Hi, it's me, Dom. Here we are. I'm back again, and we're going to be talking about some really cool NES modern day, one in particular video game.
What did you describe it as, Zeldavania?
Yeah, this is a Zeldavania.
So tell us who you are, my friend.
Hey guys, I'm Artix. I'm video game creator.
Question mark. You mean exclamation point.
Question mark.
Yes.
I've been creating video games for 20 years. If you've been playing on the web browser in Flash, then you may have heard of Adventure Quest or Dragon Fable, perhaps MechQuest, perhaps Epic Duel, Oversoul, Hero Smash,
You're a busy
Adventure
man.
Quest Worlds,
Whoa.
Adventure Quest 3D, or the new Adventure Quest 8-bit.
Dungeons and Doomknights.
Yes.
Thank you. I will send your money shortly.
Tell us about Dungeons and Doomknights, because we had a chance to go play this in the other room. It's in the other room. Go check it out if you have a chance. It was hard to get people off the machine because they were too busy playing for hours straight because it's that good.
Hey, Brad, thank you for having me on your podcast. This is an honor. Thank you, Dominic.
Yeah, of course.
This is a new game for the 1985 Nintendo Entertainment System. Dungeons and Doomknights is a Zeldavania. It's almost like Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, and Zelda had an illegitimate child, and this is their baby. It's in a gold cart.
It's a beautiful gold card.
You can play it on your computer and your tablet as a ROM, and in your emulator. But this works on the real hardware.
That does work on the real hardware as well, yes.
It has a save feature, a save card in it. You can save.
So give us the pitch of Dungeons and Doomknights. What happens in the game?
All right, the pitch of Dungeons and Doomknights. Back in 2018, maybe 19. Yeah, let's go with 19. I've been building games, it'll be 20 years next October. We update our games every week. If you go to artix.com and you look at those top games, every week, like holidays, every week for nearly 20 years we've been updating the games. You expect a little bit of burnout. So I was looking for something to rekindle my fire, to bring back my passion for building games.
Reignite the romance.
Yeah. Get that love affair rebooted.
Yeah.
With this button right there.
Oh, okay, the Power Glove. That's how you did it.
So I went,
That helps with a lot of romance.
as everybody should, into their storage and pulled out my old school NES from when I was a child to classically train my children on playing retro games.
What did they think of it? What did you have them play right away?
All they hate is like, you don't get to eat until you finish that Legend of Zelda level. They're very thin kids.
Tom, you step away for 1 second, and that's what happens. How dare you?
Mic check.
So you're saying they loved it?
It's great.
What
I'm looking at this card, I'm like, how do you make one of these? How the heck do you make an NES game? What do they do to make these things? And that's when I started looking. And this other game came out, Micro Mages. Really successful Kickstarter, great game.
Okay.
And I was digging, I found this documentary by a guy who was building a new NES game called Mystic Searches.
Mystic Searches.
And his name was Joe Granado.
Okay.
And during the documentary, he chronicles his journey talking to all these classic creators on how to build one of these games. And I'm like, I need to stalk this guy. So I do my little Google foo thing. Turns out he lives 2 hours from me.
Well, that's nice. In Florida.
And
where
very
you're from,
convenient.
Right?
In the swamps, the Dagobah-like swamps of Florida, where all good game developers are.
You found him in the swamps, much like Luke found Yoda?
Yeah. Come, I will
someone
teach you
you
the
have.
ways.
Yeah.
No, you're too old to learn 6502 programming, as he's talking to like one of my uncle's ghosts. So
You must teach the boy programming.
he's building this thing called NESmaker. It's a tool set for building new NES games.
Yeah.
Because
and there's a lot of NESmaker games over there, right?
this convention, they're all here. It is like, I've been working with these guys for 2 years.
Yeah.
For 2 years, I've been on the NESmaker forums, learning assembly language with these guys, building this stuff. They're all here. The guy who built the boards that are inside this,
Yeah.
he's here. Like, he's here. And then the guy who's did all the inside here, we have instruction manuals and...
It's a lavish book.
Here, look at this. Look at that instruction manual.
Yeah.
5 years ago.
And he's here. Frank Westphal did this. He's here. So...
Is this game 100% playable, and do you have it available for purchase?
This game is officially complete. And yes, it's available at DungeonsandDoomknights.com. If you want to play the demo of this game, if anybody here wants the free Dungeons and Doomknights demo, go to, wait for it, DungeonsandDoomknights.com! Woo!
You know how to command a room, my friend. So DungeonsandDoomknights.com, yes.
All right, good
So you can
good
get-
job,
you can-
everybody, we're winning.
And the demo is available for free, right? You can go get those cards, and the cards have the
Yeah,
demo links
I just
on
put
there
the
and everything?
website up. I put one of those little, like, sacrifice your emails to me
Yeah.
so that I can stalk you and send you love letters. And then I made it automatically send you the demo. Now, the full game is available also for purchase, for pre-order. We have the carts ready. They're in production. There's
Okay.
like, hey, Artix, would you like us to bring some carts so you can sell them at the convention? And I'm like, no, absolutely not. Our backers have not received their carts yet. And do you know what they would do to me if I sold this before they got them?
No, you got to keep your backers happy. I know that.
Yeah.
I am a backer.
Oh my gosh, that's Jeff, guys. That's Jeff. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm finally meeting you. I backed his projects on Kickstarter.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I'm here.
There he is.
And
You're all
Wittenhagen has
day,
joined the
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, man. Nice to meet you too.
I've talked to you through Kickstarter messages.
The graphical aesthetics that he's using with Dungeons and Doomknights is unlike anything right now that is hitting with NESmaker, and that's the key.
Thank you for
That
that.
plus obviously his commanding of the room with the marketing authority that you are commanding right now. I was showing him, like, as you were talking, I'm like, look, there's where I wrote about NESmaker 5 years ago when it was coming out of the woodwork.
Okay, so that takes us right into the story of Dungeons and Doomknights.
Yeah.
We got time for this?
Yeah, let's go for
We
it.
always have time for this.
So I entered the bite-off competition, and the goal was just to make a little bite-off game. And I made a Artix Night of the Living Dead. And I was so proud of it. I had no idea how bad it looked. I was so proud of it.
Yeah.
And we do April Fool's jokes every year across our game network. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this year, why don't we do the gag, hey, let's release a new adventure quest, the next adventure quest, but exclusively for the 1985 NES. And they're like, yeah, that's pretty funny. And I'm like, no, let's actually release it. And they're like, oh, don't do this, Artix, don't do this. So on April 1st, they click on the link, and now they can buy it. And the players are like, is this a joke? And of course, it wasn't, right? And the goal was I was going to make a larger, extended version of that demo and release it.
Yeah.
But then apparently some guys at this convention a couple years ago got wind of this thing, because it made like 50 grand, which we were not expecting. I thought maybe we were just trying to cover some carts. So we were thinking like 5, 10 grand, maybe 15 if we were stuff.
Yeah.
It hit 50. It's at $100,000 in pre-orders right now.
Wow. Good
In
job,
fact-
man.
In fact, if we pull the website up here, well, it's just a few orders shy, right?
Okay.
And
Get your orders in now, guys.
they dogged on it pretty hard. They
Yeah.
were like, oh man, like these NESmaker games, you're gonna flood the market with these really bad games. I'm like, oh. So this has to be the best game I ever make.
No pressure. So there's no pressure.
2 years later, here we are.
This is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Can you see that in the back row? Feel
Yeah.
free to come on up. You can just walk straight up to the table.
But-
All of you, come forward. Come forward.
But
come forward.
this is lavishly
Please, yeah.
illustrated here.
Here you go. Thank you, everybody. No, come on up. You're all on the podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. And thank you for coming by the booth. And thank you for helping run the booth.
You do great.
So this is our world map. And the actual game.
No.
No, we'll talk really quiet now. This is the actual game. So we have the overworld and the underworld, kind of like Legend of Zelda. And the game's weird. It shifts between being a platformer and an adventure game.
So we have our beautiful world map. We have a stunning model that isn't Matt Damon.
All right, forget about the map. Do you remember issue 2 of Nintendo Power?
Mario, the clay one?
No, that's the first one.
Yeah. The second one had Simon Belmont holding Dracula's severed head.
Very kid-friendly stuff.
And it was so brutal because Castlevania 2 was the first game I ever purchased with my own money. I went and shoveled snow to buy that game. So
You just wanted to hold a severed head on cover of Nintendo Power is what you're saying.
when that magazine came out, it was the only way to find out that you had to kneel down and like hold that stupid red orb for like 5 seconds on some random cliff to beat the game.
Good game
Do
design.
you guys remember that?
Good game design, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I put that in this game. There's literally a red orb in this game. Well, they called it a red crystal. We have a red orb. See, that's how we don't get sued.
That's why it's Pretendo Empower.
Yeah, that's also how we don't get sued.
Yes.
We're trying. But so our game is based on the Adventure Quest worlds, which are the games we've made. Check them out at artix.com, ARTIX.com.
Who does all of the art? Because this is just beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Dage the Evil, who's our top artist.
Okay.
I asked him if he would design the cover for our box.
Yeah.
And Clarion is our pixel artist. This was his first professional game project. Because I was not allowed to use outside the cover art any members of I have 47 people on the Artix Entertainment team back in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
We have this beautiful office that I'm not worthy of, and we haven't been there in a year because of pandemic. But it's sitting there, just burning that hole right in my wallet, just right into that pit. So I didn't want to take any of the development time off of our current projects. So I got a new team. We got this really, really amazing assembly language programmer from France. His name's Dale Coop. If you've played an NESmaker game or anything made by Broke Studio, probably has Dale Coop's assembly language in it. He is the most amazing guy ever, the real deal, guy that would literally give you the shirt off back. He's never made a game for himself, but you should go play his son. His 7-year-old son made an NES game.
What's it called?
Cubo 3, Kubo 3.
Confidently made the third one, skipping the first two.
Well, he made three, but play the third one. It's the best.
Ah, okay.
So then we got John Gar, John Mellies. He did our 8-bit soundtrack, and I think we have 13 tracks in Dungeons and Doomknights. But then I'm like, hey, John Gar, do you want to go do heavy metal remixes of all of the songs? And he's like, yeah, sure, because he's also doing all the music for all of our other games. Here, let me see if I can just play a couple licks.
A pit is forming, everyone. Be careful. Yes, everyone, be careful.
And that's
out
how we
there.
lose all of our fans. And then reanimate them as the living undead.
So, Adam, if people want to reach out besides the website that you whispered earlier, how can they find you? Definitely, they need to go check out your spot over there.
Hey, everybody. Excuse me. Psst, 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 psst. If you want to come check out Dungeons and Doomknights and play it on one of my old computers that I brought here that would be okay if somebody smashed in the monitor and my wife wouldn't kill me, come next door to the Future Gaming Classic and come see my booth and all the other people that are making the NES games. And right here, this guy right here, Joe Granado, that is the guy who made all of this possible. He is the creator of NESmaker. I am so grateful to you for what you've made, man. Thank you. And if you would like to try building one of these games, if you want to make your own NES game, go check out the new 8bitheroes.com and get a copy of NESmaker. It's hard as heck, kinda, but it is worth trying.
If you can figure out a power glove, you can probably figure it out.
And then you too can make the poor life choice of learning 6502 assembly language at age 45.
Well,
keep the dream alive.
Everybody, go check this out. We've been Hair of the Dogcast, Facebook, Instagram, blah blah blah. You know what you're doing. They're posted here at the end of this video when I put it online, anyways. But yes, go check out this game. Adam,
Brad,
you are
thank
a
you.
charming,
You're so
wonderful,
awesome.
charismatic, energetic man. and I'm very happy to have met
I'm
you.
sorry for not inviting back to the convention next year.
Oh,
Thank you, Dominic.
you're definitely coming back.
All right.
Very good.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone. We'll be back shortly.